This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. But like I tell every day, the data they release us is false. I'm going to give us a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, I was talking to CSI this morning. He brought something to my attention that I overlooked, that I did not know existed, and it has to do with the New York Stock Exchange. First of all, New York Stock Exchange filed a motion to dismiss from Boston lawsuit, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, but that's what the attorney is supposed to do. I was under the impression that the New York Stock Exchange still operated on selling seats on the exchange, and the seats were sold for like millions of dollars, and you could only get a seat after somebody was selling their seat. I mean, that's the only way you could get a seat. Then CSI brought to my attention that the New York Stock Exchange has been sold to ICE. Okay? It has been sold. So the New York Stock Exchange is no longer ours anymore. It is owned by a publicly traded company. So if you want to invest in a New York Stock Exchange, you have to buy shares of ICE, and they do pay dividends. Matter of fact, CSI looked it up, and I think they pay 42 cents a share in dividends. So if you want to invest in the New York Stock Exchange, you can invest in the New York Stock Exchange by looking at ICE, and they do pay dividends. But that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is, why does the New York Stock Exchange think that they can be dismissed from the case? What the New York Stock Exchange has failed to realize is this: Inheritance Global Opportunity Fund versus CIBC World Markets, INC. The courts have held that broker-dealers have gatekeeping responsibility for monitoring their clients' trading activities. Okay? What that means is this, and this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any stock. I'm not telling you to invest in ICE. I'm not telling you to invest in anything having to do with the New York Stock Exchange. What I'm telling you is this, that the New York Stock Exchange, in my opinion, has gatekeeping responsibilities. And the courts held that broker-dealers may be primarily liable for manipulative trading initiated by their customers. So I take that to mean the New York Stock Exchange could be primarily liable for manipulative stock trading initiated by their customers. Okay? In my opinion, broker-dealers and the New York Stock Exchange, there's not much difference, and I believe the courts are probably going to hold that also. So the New York Stock Exchange has gatekeeping responsibilities as far as I'm concerned, and therefore they are responsible for maintaining and supervising what their customers do on their exchange. Okay? The courts held that they continue to have a responsibility to ensure that their customers' order flow is in compliance with all applicable rules, regulations, and laws, and to detect and prevent, remember that, they're supposed to detect and prevent manipulative and fraudulent trading. So in my opinion, until the New York Stock Exchange can prove that they were upholding their gatekeeping responsibilities, the New York Stock Exchange should not be dismissed from Boston's lawsuit, because according to the courts, broker-dealers are responsible for their clients' actions on their exchange. So New York Stock Exchange is responsible for their clients' actions on the New York Stock Exchange. Maybe Al from Boston should add ICE as a defendant in the lawsuit, because they own a whole lot of exchanges and they do business all over the world. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the New York Stock Exchange should have gatekeeping responsibilities to detect fraud by their customers when they're using their platform? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.